Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy, epically cool, and amazing, and super awesome ride tonight on the Josh Nolan and Oliver Schultz Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Joshua Culbreth. How's it going, Joshua?
Going great. Just got back from school and football practice earlier, so I think after this we get ready to eat some dinner. So
Okay.
yes,
Okay. So Joshua, let's talk about your racing career. Where did this awesome adventure begin for you?
it began on dirt. We started on a little micro sprint, like they go about 30 miles an hour. We raced around Rockfish, Fayetteville Motor Speedway, Lakeview Motor Speedway, and County Line Motor Speedway. That's where my racing career began.
So when you first started with your racing career, were you a little bit scared to get in the race car and go out there for the first time?
No, not at all. I was so ready. Besides, so on the third lap of the first time I've ever practiced the car, something broke and it went head on into the wall. It didn't even scare me. I was just fired up even more to get back out there.
Wow. Well, that's pretty crazy. So Joshua, do you have a racing nickname?
FireBall.
Okay, is that because of your red hair?
Yes, and FireBall Roberts. Mom! All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So FireBall, is that because of your red hair?
Yes, and FireBall Roberts.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So Joshua, okay, what is your 5-year plan with your racing career?
5 years. So next year, or well, this year. Let's start from there. This year, I'm racing a Charger, which is like a late model stock, but it's like a little bit like a downgrade. So I'm doing that. I'm practicing on Friday at Dillon Motor Speedway. Think next year I'm doing full time in the Charger. So this year we're going to do like some learning. And I think after next year we're going to a late model stock for probably about 2 years. And then after that, I'm going to try to hit up ARCA and then just work my way up from there.
Very cool, very cool. So Joshua, what is your 10-year plan with your racing career then?
10 years making the NASCAR.
Alrighty, very awesome, very awesome. So Joshua, what is the story behind your race car number? Where did that race car number come from?
Well, came from FireBall Roberts, of course, and really just kind of like number 22.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So Joshua, how much success have you had as a race car driver?
So, I mean, I've had some really good success. Last year we did good. We had a lot of terribly bad luck last year. We barrel rolled 2 times, but yeah, we never won in the band. Yeah, yeah. I've won 5 races in the micro sprint. I didn't win in the Bandoleros because it was really difficult. It's hard to win in that class, but I came second probably 10, 15 times. Really close.
Okay, so Joshua, when you're strapped into your race car and you're getting ready to go on the track, what helps get you focused to go out there and do this?
I usually go to sleep and like just think of like my strategy and just figure out a way to get up to the front or stay up in the front.
Okay, so Joshua, who's all on your racing crew?
My dad, my mom, my sister. It's just us 4.
Okay, So Joshua,
And I guess everybody needs to help us out.
yeah. So Joshua, who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
Well, so coming up, we don't know who we're going to get, but last year we had Master Exterminators, Ray Bullock Roofing, Huff Oil Group, Quality Tow. Well, not really Quality Towing. They didn't really come aboard, but Cool Beans. We had 301 Wings. We had a lot of other good sponsors. Loving Automotive. Just a lot. Everybody that supports me.
So are you still looking for sponsors for your racing team?
Yes, we are looking for some sponsors. If you want to sponsor us, I don't know how much it is, Daddy. How much is it? We've got like a packet. So if you just want to call my dad, I think his his phone number is on my FireBall Culbreth racing page. So if you want to go contact him about being a sponsor, come along.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, reach out to Joshua Culbreth and his racing team because this kid has got it going on. He's got some really high goals, and this kid's going to go places definitely with his racing career. So Joshua, who is your racing hero? Who do you look up to as a race car driver?
Jeff Gordon and Chase Elliott. I just love them so much. That's who I look up to.
So have you met both of those guys?
No, I haven't met neither of them, but I've seen Jeff Gordon race since I was like 2 years old, even probably less than that. And Go Jeff Gordon was one of my first ever words. So.
Very cool, very cool. So Joshua, you have some stories about your racing career about, some really crazy things that have happened to you on the racetrack.
So, I think, hold on, about 6 months ago or somewhere around there, we went to Charlotte Motor Speedway for Bando Nationals.
Okay.
And we were running about 20th out of 27. It was the hardest drivers in America for bandos, and we were going into the corner, and this car stuck his nose down there, and he didn't have no room, and he shot up the track and started barrel rolling me.
Oh, did you get hurt at all, Josh?
No, I didn't get hurt, but I was mad as fire.
Oh boy, I would be too. So Josh, so when you're at the racetrack and you're getting hungry, what's your favorite thing to eat at the racetrack?
French fries, especially Florence French fries. Florence Motor Speedway French fries.
Okay. So Joshua, when you're away from the racetrack, what's your favorite restaurant to eat at?
Restaurant? Ooh. Probably like a Mexican restaurant, probably like Micasito or something like that. I love Micasito.
I like Mexican food too, and I love French fries. So that's something me and you have in common. So Josh, when you're at home, what's your favorite home cooked meal that your family makes for you?
Home cooked meal? It's either ribs, my dad's chicken, or steak.
Oh boy, I agree with you all there. We're game on there now. So Josh, what is your home racetrack that you race on?
Home racetrack? I can go any direction. It'll be an hour and a half, about an hour and a half. So I would say probably my home track is Wake County. That is the closest. It's like 50 minutes from here to Wake County. So that's my home track.
What's your favorite racetrack to race on?
So it's so close between Florence and Wake County, but I gotta go with Wake County. It's just it's so packed racing. It's just great.
So where are you from, Josh? Which town are you from?
Stedman, North Carolina, about 10 minutes from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay. North Carolina, NASCAR country.
Yep.
Yeah. So Josh, so what does your school friends think of you being a race car driver?
School friends. Wait, repeat that question one more time.
What's your school friends think of you being a race car driver?
They think I should play baseball or football with all my friends, but they support me and they love me racing. So, yep.
Okay. So, Josh, who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
Uh, a friend, best friend, Mason Gubick and Neil Doolin. Me and them two, we all hang out together. Like we ride bikes before like practice and everything starts, and we want to team up, but his car is just a little bit slower. So, but we did the last final race that me and him raced together. So we were about the same time. So me and him just kind of stuck right back there together. So.
So, Josh, do you have anybody else you'd like to thank for helping you get this far with your racing career?
Well, my parents, friends, just my whole family, sponsors, of course, um, just I don't know, everybody that helps us at the racetrack, um, the staff at the racetrack, and that's pretty much it.
So, Josh, I'm going to do something pretty cool. I do this with all of my racing show guests, and I want you to be a part of it. So, here we go. I am going to turn the mic over to you. You can ask me some questions if you've got any for me.
All right. Do you race at all?
I do not. I have been a racing fan for 30 plus years. And I tell you what, stepping into this role as a racing show host, this is a pretty awesome adventure.
That's cool. That's cool. Um, who's your favorite NASCAR driver?
You know, back in the day when I was growing up, Josh, as a kid, you know, I grew up around the area of when Jeff Gordon first started and stuff like that. So, you know, Jeff Gordon was one of my favorites. Dale Earnhardt Jr., all them guys.
Oh, I gotta say one more thing though. Um, like I think a few months ago, and again, we raced with Kyle Busch's son, Brexton.
Yeah,
So when they did that like NASCAR kids thing, like on NASCAR Race Hub,
yeah.
we were at Wake County, of course, and I was passing for the lead, and my car got loose, and he pinched me off, and I spun out coming to the lead. I
Oh,
cleared him and everything. Yep.
wow.
And I raced with him at Florence too, and we just haven't really been able to compete with him there.
Wow, wow. So, you have any other questions for me, Josh?
Um, not really. Where are you from?
I am from a town called Esterville, Iowa. I'm about 20 minutes from the Iowa-Minnesota border.
Ooh, that's cool.
Up here where I'm at, Josh, we have about 60 plus dirt tracks.
Yeah, I know that. Like the whole town of Stedman is full of dirt drivers, and I just sit in the dead middle of everyone and just an asphalt driver.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, Josh, this racing show, I'll tell you a little story about this racing show. When we first started out with this racing show, Josh, we started out with a Facebook Live idea. We started out with 38 viewers, and about a year and a half to 2 years later, we had over 2,000 some followers and fans throughout the United States and Canada. Well, then about a year and a half later, we moved over to YouTube, and now we have over 10,000 viewers of this racing show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
cool.
definitely. I'll tell you what, Josh, your nickname is FireBall. I have a nickname. I am nicknamed the Full Throttle Rock Star.
Yep, that is absolutely cool.
Yeah. So, Josh, I'll tell you what, I have met some NASCAR drivers in my time. I'll tell you who I've met. I have met Kenny Wallace. I've met Rusty Wallace and Mike Wallace. I turned around and met Kenny Schrader, and then I met Tony Stewart also.
Dang. I've met Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Dale Earnhardt Jr. I've met oh yeah, Keelan Harvick, Braxton Bush, a lot.
So, what was it like to meet Dale Earnhardt Jr., Josh?
I mean, it was just kind of like normal because I mean he's just a race car driver just like everybody else, and he's just a person like everybody else. So.
Oh, yeah. So, Josh, it's been my pleasure to sit down and talk to you about your racing career. Do you have any advice for the kids coming up in the racing world?
Just don't give up, and even when it gets hard, just push through it.
Alrighty, alrighty. So, Josh, when it comes to working on your race car, what's your favorite job that you help out working on the race car with?
Changing tires and I guess changing the spindle.
Okay, okay, very cool, very cool, very cool. So, Josh, thank you again for being on the racing show with me tonight, talking to us about your racing career. Do you have a racing page the racing fans can follow you on?
Yes, we have a Facebook account, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and I have my own webpage, Joshua FireBall Culbreth Racing. So go check it out.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, go check out Josh FireBall Culbreth on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and his webpage. Definitely go check him out because this guy is going places with his racing career.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you again, Josh, for being on the racing show with me tonight, talking to us about your racing career. I'll let you step out, Josh, and I'll call you in a few minutes to thank you in person, okay?
Okay.
Oh, Josh, before I let you go, one last question. What do you like to do for fun away from the racetrack?
Play football, and iRacing.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, that's pretty cool. So, Josh, yeah, I'll have you step out now, and I'll call you in a few minutes to thank you in person. All right, bud?
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you very much.
All right. See you in a few minutes.
See you in a few minutes.
I don't know what button to click. Oh, I just hit leave.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Josh Fireball Culbreth out of North Carolina. Definitely that kid is going places with his racing career. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, um, definitely go check his Instagram, his YouTube, his Facebook page out, and Josh Fireball Culbreth Racing on his webpage also. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, definitely awesome kid, awesome kid, and awesome racing team. Um, but some racing news updates now coming in. Congratulations to Ryan Blaney for picking up the NASCAR championship yesterday. Congratulations, like I said, to Ryan Blaney. Um, Congratulations on an awesome racing career, Kevin Harvick. We're gonna miss you out on the track. I remember when you started out driving the 29 car, and that was pretty spectacular. You know how you raced at Atlanta and picked up that win just not too long after Earnhardt Sr. passed away. That was really kind of crazy to see you win that race and hear about that race on the radio, definitely. But also, ladies and gentlemen, big news out of racing. Brad Sweet picked up the 2023 World of Outlaw Sprint Car Championship. That makes 5 for Brad. Congratulations to Brad. Also, Rookie of the Year, congratulations go out to Gio Selzy and his racing team. And the most popular driver goes to Sheldon Houdenchild. Congratulations to Sheldon Houdenchild. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, out of the racing world, Brad Sweet and Kyle Larson bought the All-Star Circuit of Champions that was run by Tony Stewart. So we'll see where this goes because now it's the All-Star and the High Limits Racing Series all combined now. So we're going to see where this goes next year, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys, we're going to thank some sponsors, and then I will let you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank our sponsors, Dirt Track Race Cars and Company. Go hit up dirttrackracecars.com for all your racing diecast needs. They have got 5 epically awesome racing diecasts out there, new. They have got the 8D of Doug Wolfgang, the 8 of Doug Wolfgang, and the 29 of Doug Wolfgang and his Weichert Livestock car. The 8D and the 29 car, he won the Knoxville Nationals in. The 8D in 1989, the 29 in 1985. Definitely. And the 8 car that was run by Doug Wolfgang is the orange car. And those are all in 1/64 scale. So also, ladies and gentlemen, they have the 47 Danny the Dude Lasowski Gil Sonner Casey's General Store car in 1/64, and they also have the one Nance Sammy Swindell sprint car that he drove in 1982 in 1/64 scale also. So go hit them up. Go to dirttrackracers.com. then get a hold of Dirt Track Race Cars and Company for all your racing diecast needs. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Manning Motorsports and Brody Manning for helping out with this racing show, and New England Hemophilia Association and Walking with Waylon. And if you guys would like to sponsor this racing show or be on this racing show, feel free to call us at 712-209-7138, or you can email us at jjnolan151@gmail.com. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good night. Catch you later and have an awesome night. And enjoy your night, ladies and gentlemen, from the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube, and continue living life at full throttle, ladies and gentlemen.